So for the gentlemen in the room, how many of you have gone on a first date with a pretty amazing girl and it's turned out awful and they never texted back? Wondering what you probably did wrong? As college students, we can be completely unaware of what is appropriate and not appropriate to say on a first date. Well, luckily in the next 5 minutes, you'll learn about communication relationships. Whether or not girls want to admit it, we all like the idea of a relationship, especially if it's with someone as cute as Ryan Gosling. Someone who is there for us, someone who talks to us, and someone who accepts us for our flaws and imperfections. However, if you don't know how to make a good first impression, you will never get to the actual relationship. So boys, here are 7 things you should never talk about on a first date. If you just follow these 7 simple guidelines, you will be on your way to a successful first date. Reason number 1, you should never talk too much on a first date, especially about yourself. We love it when you show interest in us and give us a little bit of attention. And we like someone who can hold a decent conversation. There are so many topics you could talk about, like your career, politics, sports. It doesn't really matter. Just as long as you are interesting and do not include the next 6 topics, you will be good to go. Reason number 2, physical relationships. This can be a touchy subject for girls. This is something we would rather talk with our girlfriends, not the boys we're going on a first date with. Boys, let the girl initiate the topic about it, but never strike up the conversation first. Also, if a girl does mention it, do not throw out terms like, for example, one night stand. You may never see that girl again. Reason number 3, marriage. Even though this might come as a shock, some people do bring up the topic of marriage on the first date. This subject is a no-no and off limits. Yes, it is accurate that some women think about walking down the aisle, but women go on dates to have fun and learn a little bit about the cute guy they're spending time with. Now, if she brings up marriage, just give a short, concise answer stating whether or not you could see yourself being married one day. But please, don't profess your undying love for her. Reason number 4, cha-ching, money. How much you have in your bank account does not impress us. We're all broke college students, so most of us are interested in your character and personality. Now, don't lie about your financial situations, because women find out everything, and do not make women think you have no intention of spending any money on them in the future. That just makes you look cheap. Reason number 5, personal problems. Boys, you need to remember that we don't even know you yet, and you're presented with the opportunity to make a great first impression. We look for security, stability, and someone who intrigues us. We will lose interest in a heartbeat if you start whining or complaining about how hard your life is. One whimper, and you may just have lost any chances you have. Reason number 6, don't talk about anything negative. You're on a date and you should be having a good time. Why ruin it by talking about something sad or negative? Women love guys who are humorous, funny, positive, and show us a good time. Reason number 7, ex-girlfriends. Boys either talk about their ex-girlfriends for one of 2 reasons. 1, they aren't over their ex yet, or 2, they were just crazy enough to bring up the topic. Girls don't want to hear about any exes in the first date, because that means you're already comparing them to your last relationship. Even if you have a few secrets from back in the day, we look for new beginnings, so put your old flame in the past and get ready for a fresh new start.